Scream that you hate me when I know you don't. It's okay, I fucked up so much I'm still surprised you don't. What's your plan? To love me forever like you promised in 11th grade and never break that promise even though I didn't hesitate. I owe you a rose for every breath you take.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up? What it do, CC gang? And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button so that you can join the family and that notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. So as you see in the description below, we are back in the kitchen and we're cooking. So what are we cooking? So it's a pretty simple meal. Consists of very few ingredients and it's quick, time efficient and everything. So let's get into it. So what are we making? Sorry. So we're making pap wors and I chose the side for myself, which is cream spinach. But you can make pap and wors with chakalaka, coleslaw, cabbage, like there's a whole range of sides. But in this video we're focusing on the pap and the wors. So let's get into it. So what do we need for this pap? So it's not a normal pap, it's not that regular one where Kenya meti and water. Where you put water, butter and salt. It's not that. It's extra things. So here's my pot. And in my pot I have grated carrots, butter and parsley and salt. So yeah, that's what we're gonna put. We need to put it in first and then have boiled water. I've already boiled my water. And now I'm putting it in. You decide on how much water you want to put in. So I'm putting the whole kettle, which is how many cups? 6 cups. No, it's not 6. I can't see it. So here it is, and I'm moving it to the stove. So I'm moving it to the stove. And then we're gonna put on the stove and then we're gonna leave it to boil again. And then yeah, we're just gonna leave it for a few seconds. And then let's move on to our wors. I think I need to zoom into my ingredients. So cute, guys. This is so cute. This is so cute. Actually, look at it. So I found these cute things, like these cute bowls with my mom. So these things are like for snacks and everything. They're so adorable. Anyway, so what we're gonna need for our wors is onions, tomato, some oil, garlic and I took the wrong one. Garlic and ginger. So here I have garlic and herbs. I'll go get the ginger one. And then some barbecue marinades. So you can either use the sauce or you can use the spice. Yeah. And then here's my wors. Already cut and ready. And then you need a pan so that we can fry the wors first, and then we're going to take it out of the pan and put it back into this container and then make our sauce on the side, then return the wors back into the mix. Excuse me. So let me show you what type of pot I'm using for my wors. My favorite pot, guys, honestly. So we're gonna use this one for the wors. And yeah, way. And here is my side. As I said, it's green spinach. I already made it. And I think I will do a video on the type of side dishes or any okay sides that you can have with your meals, like salads, like a macaroni salad, beetroot, green salad, I'm forgetting what this is, green spinach, pumpkin, etc. So I'll do a video just for that. And yeah, and guys, please continue sending me your videos of you guys trying out my recipes. And please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up after watching it, and I hope you enjoy it. So for now, we await our our water to boil. So while we're waiting for that, we can move back here. So now I'm taking my maize meal. Here's my maize meal. Here's my maize meal. So I'm gonna mix it in here, give it some water, and then I'm gonna put it into the mixture as soon as the water is well boiled. Here it is. And then not putting a lot of water, cold water. There it is. Where's my thing? So here it is, and then I'm mixing it. I'm kind of making it chunky and into little balls. So I mixed it. And yeah, so this is ready to go in as soon as the water is boiled. So you're gonna put it on the side, we're gonna push it aside. So here I am pushing it aside, right next to the bulb. Okay. And then now we can, if you need to clean up your space, clean it up before you continue. So you can pause the video and clean up and then prepare for the wors. That's what we're doing now. So now we're gonna take the oil, very little oil, and putting it into our pot or pan, whatever you are using. That is the pot. And I'm putting very little. There we go. And then putting it on the highest. And I'm gonna let the pot get warm. I'm gonna let it get warm, and then we're gonna put in our wors and fry it and make it ready. So yeah, we wait. Okay, here it is. Earlier I said I have garlic and herb squeeze, and then here is the ginger that I needed. So here I have some. By now, your pan or pot should be warm enough for our wors to go in. So let's check. Be very careful, because if it's hot, hey, this thing can burn you. Where is this? Here's my shield, guys. Joking. yet put it into the washing machine or incorrect, dishwasher, or into the water. Put it aside because we're gonna take out the wash and put it back into that container. And everything is in, and let me show you. Bona. Here it is, it's in, and you can check your pap, and there we are. It's boiling, so it is ready for us to put in our mixture. So our mixture is basically maize meal with water. So how you put it in, you decrease. So I put it on 5, and then now you decrease it to about 2 or 1, and then you put it in slowly. What I mean by slowly, like this. Okay, and then now you can close it and increase it and increase the heat. So I'm gonna put it on 3 from 1. It's coming from 1, putting it on 3. Oh my hand, I still have some. Ooh, like this. That's enough. Okay. And then now we're going to our wors. I need a special. Oh, that's just better actually. There we go. So we had put it in and everything, and I think it's time to change it. Yes. So we're changing the sides from one side to the other, so I can fry all the sides. Oh, I need to learn this one actually. Okay, this is harder. Okay, you've turned it on to the other side. So one side should have fried already and should be looking like this, or even better. And then now we wait for, I think, 5 minutes for it to fry the other side and for it to be brownish. And then we're gonna poke holes into the wors so that the water that is inside the wors can go away. And then you wait on the pap also. So I have moved my pot of pap from that side. This is this side, like it's a normal stove from the gas stove. Because of the pot, yeah. So you leave it there for a few minutes, so you can check it. I think in 10 minutes you can check it. And then now we're concentrating on our wors. So now both sides have fried. If your meat is still, if your wors is still reddish, I would advise you to leave it a little bit longer to fry. And some of my pieces of wors are still red, pink or red. So I'm gonna leave it a little bit, but in the meantime, you can either look for a fork, knife. Let me show you options first, actually. So you can look for the following: this, or a knife. But if you're gonna use a knife, it's gonna make the knife less sharp. Like when you're cutting into onion, it's not gonna cut the same as it used to in the beginning if you use it for what we are about to do. But I don't use any of these items. I will show you just now what I use. Leave with me. So what I use is this, a pick fork. And for the pap, we're also gonna need a wooden spoon later on though. So yeah, let's go back to our wors and pay some attention. Decrease the heat so that it doesn't burn. And then yeah, pop and water is supposed to come out. Pink or red water, dependent on how far your wors is. So make more than one hole, but don't make. This one is, yeah. So make one hole on each, like take a round and then go again and make one hole on each again. Not two. It's better if you give it time and don't make a hole in the same place. That's not very smart. And then now we're gonna wait for this water that we just taken out of the meat to fry or go away somehow. And yeah, so I have put my wors heat on 5, and I think that's okay. So that's like medium heat, and we're gonna leave it. And I think we can check our pap. So as I said earlier on, we're gonna need a wooden spoon. So here's my wooden spoon. You can use this part or this part, but I prefer the back end. And let me show you what we're gonna do. Let's see if this is better. Yeah, this is better. You can see. This is better. So we're gonna do this. Before you can say that the food is ready, you need to try it twice. So you need to, not twice, you need to stir it 3 times before you can say that your pap is ready. And you can also taste it before you serve, which I would recommend. It is best like that. It's cleanup time for me. And I think it is for you too if your kitchen is looking like mine. Food. So my station is pretty clean, and I think it's time for us to look at our wors again. So if it's like this brownish pink, yeah, I'm not great with colors. So you can take it. So now you can take the wors out of the pot and into your container that you placed it in earlier on. So here's my container. And here we are. Be careful. Bear in mind that this is hot. This good. It smells nice. Always keep a clean workspace. So now, oil again, but very little. Oh, it's too much. And then you're gonna put your onions. So I've used half an onion, or you can use a full one. And then with the onion, you put here we are. How much is this? 5 milliliters. I don't know how much 5 milliliters is. So you can put a teaspoon, because this is a teaspoon, of ginger and of garlic. So each 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Yo, how I struggle to open this thing. There we go. So the squeezable ones you can get them at Pick and Pay. There is a squeezable one that is garlic and ginger, but I wanted the one with herbs, and it is I just don't want it. So we're gonna leave it to fry, and you're gonna increase the heat. So for the wors as well, it was at 5, so I'm gonna increase it to 8. And you're gonna mix everything inside and then let it fry. So you're gonna start hearing sizzling. So yeah, then you know that it's busy, it's frying, it's in the making and everything. So we wait for it. 2 minutes is enough to let it fry, and then you can decrease the heat and be careful that you don't get burned. And then now it's time to add the tomatoes. Some more sizzling. Then you mix it all together. Mix it all together. So we're mixing the tomatoes and the onion, the ginger, garlic, and the herbs all together in here. There. Here it is, the mixture. Then we're gonna leave it for 2 minutes yet again and let it fry. There we go. And then while you're waiting for it to fry, you can clean up your workspace, because if it's looking like mine, it needs cleanliness. So after 2 minutes, it should be looking like this and should be ready-ish. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our little sauce. Not too much. Oh, and again, this is barbecue sauce, or or you can use barbecue spice. Either or, they both work and they both do the same thing. And then you mix it, so it should be a sauce like this. So it should be sweetish. And now we're gonna need some boiled water with a stock. So let me come and show you. So you're gonna need some of this. So I'm gonna use one stock, and that's what's needed. And unfortunately, I've also run out. So yeah, so you can get the checkers, Pick and Pay, and Kids Governments. And then it says your instructions and it gives you tips and everything, and there's even recipes. So like this one has savory beef mince beef. And then so what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut it into pieces, like small little pieces, and then add hot water into a bowl or dish, and then mix it and then put it into this mixture of ours. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So here's the stock all mixed and everything. It's made into liquid. And then we're gonna put it in. Put it in. So here's how it should be cooking. So it should be a sauce. And then when it's like this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our wors and put it back in. So here it is, and then putting it back in. Putting the wors back in and everything. And then we're gonna increase the heat. So I'm increasing the heat from 3 to 7. And then you're gonna make sure the wors is coated in the sauce. So it must be inside. Inside. In must be within the sauce and everything. Here we are. And then you're gonna add a little bit, like very little. How much? Very little boiled water. So basically the same amount of tomato that we added. So here it is. Here's how much I'm adding. Adding it. And then we close it. We close it to let it smear. To let it simmer. Sorry, not smear. I don't know where I get that way. So then we close it, let it simmer, and everything to mix, and the wors to be coated in the sauce and get everything from the sauce. So now we can officially dispose of this. Wash it, do whatever, can go. And then we're gonna go to our pap and check it. So bear in mind the second time, we still need to check it for the third time and see on there, so check it like mix it. So we're doing this again. So at this point it should be looking like this. Oh, let me switch off the light for you. So it should be looking like this. So all nice and colorful. Almost ready. So and then now we wait for the pap to finish, like to be almost ready, and then we check it for the last time and wait for our wors to be proper and ready. So while we wait, again, you can clean up. So let's go do that. Now we can check on our wors again. almost ready, but we want the sauce to thicken, not to be this wet. So you're gonna leave it for a little while. Again at 7. And then we can check on our pap. Pap normally takes 40-50 minutes, at most an hour. It shouldn't take more than that. So here it is. And do not forget to taste your pap before you serve, or anything you're trying out. Just taste it and see if it's delish or ready. So here I am tasting. Nice and soft. Mine is ready, but I'm gonna keep it at 1. No, actually, I'm gonna switch it off. I'm gonna switch it off and put it aside. So now, what I'm awaiting is our wors, and that is the last thing. So soft. I don't know why I'm surprised, but yeah. So waiting for the wors. After 5 minutes of waiting for the wors, it is ready, and here it is. You can taste it, but it should smell amazing, and it should be coated in the sauce. Okay, so I can switch it off. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and please share with your friends, family, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.